Hi everyone. This is Celine from It's Simple Artisan Soaps. Um, I'm sorry I'm delayed again, but I was not well and I'm still not well. Uh, so if you hear me coughing in between, I'm sorry in advance. But don't worry. What I'm making today is for my personal use and for my family. So it's not going to be sold. In fact, since I was unwell, I've not made any product at all. So don't get on my case, telling me that use this and do that and things like that. This is just for me. Okay, so I'm sorry in advance if you hear me cough. It's been more than 2 weeks since I am down with the flu and I'm just not getting okay. So, what I'm making today is a hair pack. So as I told you in my previous video of the natural shampoo, that I'll be making a hair pack and I'll be using that natural shampoo for the hair pack. So I'll leave a link for the video of the natural shampoo in the description. So you all can see how the natural shampoo is made, and then you can continue with the hair pack. But the thing is that you don't really have to use the shampoo in your hair pack. You can use any kind of liquid that you feel like. It's just that I like to use that. So let's get into the making. I'll show you what I do, and I'll give you alternatives that you can use instead of the natural shampoo. So I'm going to be mixing it in just a container, plastic container. You can use plastic, you can use glass, anything is fine. So now the first ingredient that I am going to be taking is bentonite clay. I like using bentonite clay for my hair because it helps clean up oil, but it doesn't really dry. It's very good at cleaning. So now this is for my hair and my daughter's hair. So you will have to take your ingredients as per the length of your hair. So I have a hair which is almost near my waist, and so does my daughter. So this has to go onto the scalp and the length of your hair. Okay, so now I'm going 2 tablespoons. So this is 2 tablespoons of bentonite clay. Then there's neem powder. So neem powder is a good antiseptic, antifungal antiseptic. So if you have dandruff or any kind of infection on your scalp, this will help. So I'm doing a tablespoon of that. I mean, it's not that you need to have all these ingredients. You can skip ingredients that you don't have. It's fine. Then I have something called Jatamansi. So this Jatamansi is a very good ingredient for hair growth. It's superb to help with hair growth. Now this, I'm taking 1 teaspoon of this. The things that I'm using in my pack are basically real power foods for your hair. This will help with hair growth. It will help with dandruff. It will help with hair fall, and it can help give shine and luster to your hair. Okay, so next one ingredient I'm using is Brimraj. This is also a teaspoon. Then I have manjishta or madder root powder. English we call it madder root powder. This helps with giving a slight color to your hair. So if you really want to give color to your, I mean, it also helps with hair fall and things like that. But if you want it more for color, you need to add a little more than what I'm using. So I am not more into the color. I'm more into the other benefits of the madder root powder. So I'm just adding a teaspoon. The other ingredients is cedar leaves. Now cedar leaves powder, these help with cleansing of your scalp. So it's a very good cleanser, natural cleanser. So I'm using 2 teaspoons of the cedar leaf. Now cedar leaf, just like the hibiscus flower or the hibiscus leaves, is very good with cleansing your scalp naturally. Then I'm using licorice powder. It's called mulethi powder in Hindi, and in English it is licorice powder. This helps a lot with giving shine and luster to your hair. So that's, I'm just putting a teaspoon of that. And the last ingredient I have in powder form is brahmi. Brahmi is another superfood for your hair. It's excellent for hair growth and hair strength. So I'm going with 2 heaped teaspoons of the brahmi powder. Now to this, I mean, I've added these things. You can add extra or you can reduce. It depends on how you want it. You can add hibiscus powder. You can add rose powder. You can add Indian gooseberry powder. That's avla powder. You can add shikakai powder. You can add soap nut powder. That's Rita, as they call it in Hindi. So you can add powders to these, but the thing is that since I have my natural shampoo, I'll give the link to this. So I had made this, I had kept it in the refrigerator, and I heated it up now, so it's slightly warm. I have this mixture as a mix of fenugreek. It has shikakai, it has soap nuts. So the things that, and avla. So since I have all of those in this, I'm not putting it into the powder form because it's already there. Now if you don't want to use this, the liquid part, you can use curd, yogurt, plain yogurt, or since it's going to be winter, I think yogurt will be slightly cooling for the head. You can use lemon juice if you're okay with lemon juice. It's just that it's a little acidic, so you'll have to take that into consideration. Or you can just use warm plain water. I just use this because I have the habit of oiling my hair before I use this, and I feel that by using this natural shampoo, the oil gets cleaned easier. So all I do is I will make this into a paste. I'll leave it to soak overnight. And you don't have to soak it overnight. You can do 4-5 hours is fine. I just leave it overnight. I prefer it overnight. And then I apply it to my scalp and the length of my hair, and I leave it on for half an hour to 45 minutes. So once I apply it to my hair, I cover it with a shower cap and I leave it on for half an hour to 45 minutes. That much is good enough for this. And then I wash it off with my shampoo, my handmade shampoo bars, and then I condition. Now, if you think that you don't want to oil your hair before you put this back, but you still want the moisturizing content to be there, you can add oil to this mixture itself. So if you add oil to this mixture itself, it will help with the oiling part. It's just that you won't be able to massage it in, because you just apply this, you can't massage it. But the moisture, the oil thing can be sorted with just putting it into this and having, so it won't dry your hair. Now to this, in the liquid form, you can, as I said, you can use yogurt, plain yogurt. You can use lime juice, you can use plain water, you can add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. But again, all those things, and the vinegar and the lime juice is going to be acidic. So if you are not comfortable with using that to leave on your hair for half an hour to 45 minutes, you can avoid it. You can just use plain water, you can use rose water. If you're not in a very cold climate, yogurt is really good for your hair. But again, if you're not comfortable, you can just avoid that. I just prefer using my natural shampoo. It helps with a lot of the problems that I have. So that's the pack. Just try to remove all the lumps that are there. Once that's done, just cover it, leave it for 4 to 5 hours. Just let it soak. As I said, I leave it overnight. You can just leave it for 4 to 5 hours. And once that is done, just come back, give it a nice stir again, and you can apply it. If you feel once it is soaked that your moisture content has reduced, you can obviously add more of the liquid, whatever you're using. But I prefer adding a warm liquid to this. So that's why even the natural shampoo, I did heat it up a little bit. It's slightly warm. Even if you're using water, you can heat it up a little bit, and you can use the warm water for that. So that will help a little bit more with the soaking part of it. My only advice that I like to give is, when you use this or you shampoo your hair, do condition your hair. That will help a lot with managing your hair. So that's about it.